I do have to kind of go a slightly off topic, and just because Jonas had some pretty interesting things that he had done yesterday. Jonas, you want to share a little? Are you able to share a little bit about what you did yesterday? And
with the talking to the people on the Hill.
yeah, share a little bit with the team, with the group on that, and then we'll
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Yeah, I graduated. I was in the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses course. They do these twice a year, and it's a about a 10-week training program, and it's also there's a lot of graduates from that. So they actually have a program called the 10,000 Small Businesses Voices Project, where we, it's part of a lobbying effort to espouse, talk to people on the Hill about the needs and interests of small businesses. And obviously now the needs for small businesses are incredibly high. And so, through the lobbying arm of Goldman Sachs, they set up meetings with, basically all the representatives around the country to talk about, things like the Restart Act, which is a 6-month new loan program we're trying to get passed through Congress. That's going to cover a lot of expenses for hurting small businesses. And we get to meet with the staff of the New Jersey senators, as well as I was able to meet directly with Tom Malinowski and his staff. And they're receptive. I mean, these folks understand that small businesses are the engine for economic growth in this country, and that we do, and especially now we're a lot of us are hit pretty hard. And it was very interesting to see they're just how engaged these folks can be, even though there's a lot of different things they have to deal with. The ability to talk to your elected officials is important, and and getting that kind of access is interesting. You get a peek behind how these things work. And so it was interesting. I was very impressed. These people, even though yesterday was an interesting day in Capitol Hill, it's been an interesting week or so. These folks did carve out time to speak to their constituents, and they are there. They have staff that you can reach out to, and their goal is to help out the people that live in their district, and they are available to you, and it's I thought that was very interesting. They're a bit more accessible than you think. I mean, and I thought and we really appreciated it. But I think having being willing to engage with these folks is a good thing, not just from a civic standpoint, but I think even from a business standpoint, to be able to start develop relationships that way can really open you up to a new network of folks. But yeah, it was very interesting, and I was surprised that especially Tom Malinowski was able to carve out time from that day to meet with us and talk with us.
Yeah, I didn't mean to catch you off guard, but I thought that was very something interesting to talk about. Hear about
Yeah,
everyone else.
Yeah.
Do you have you guys want to summarize anything else, Chris and Desiree?
I think go ahead, Desiree. Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to add one thing from a marketing perspective for goal setting. Getting a CRM, customer relationship management platform, is a really good idea. Just to keep track of all of your contacts, your leads, your sales, and your pipeline. And a free one is HubSpot.com for small businesses. It limits you in your capacities and stuff, but it's worked perfectly well for me. And so HubSpot is really good for that. Just letting you know.
Cool. Hey, Chris?
I ask a quick question?
Please do, Tim.
Jonas, you met with Malinowski virtually, or you went
virtually
down?
Yes, it was on a Zoom call. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's, given everything that's going on down there, the fact that he blocked out time to speak with small businesses, that's pretty impressive.
It really was. Booker and Menendez, we had their staff on the phone, and I get it. I did this last year, and those folks were on the call. But Tom Malinowski, he was, and we asked him some pretty specific questions, because one of the things that face all of us are like the rising cost of health insurance. And he's a part of the Problem Solvers group, which is a bipartisan group of centrists within the House, and that's a big effort for them, is try to figure out ways to make that more affordable for all of us. So I was impressed, and I was appreciative that he was able to break away.
Awesome. Yeah, we can add anything else at the end. We're going to switch gears now. I'll stop the recording here and then we'll go in and start it again.